very good time. There it is. I know it now. I have it in my head. I know it's the best now. It came back to me. The moment I saw Faust, like, oh, you! It's you!
Faust player versus KBNOVA Zappa. We mentioned earlier, Testament is in contention for the best character in the game. Generally speaking, this is the character that people call you dumb for not saying he's the best character. Zappa's been on the road to S tier every version, and this game, they just kind of gave him some really insane stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
One thing to mention that's really important about Zappa is the way he functions holistically as a character. The summons are random. They have a chance to happen whenever they're pseudo-random, but they have a chance to happen anytime he wakes up, and they happen for sure when you hit with that move that's the Orb of Centipedes. Each summon has different properties and has a different play style. And to know how to play Zappa, you essentially have to know how to play one character and 3 to 4 sub-characters.
And the thing is, like, every single sub-character is really extraordinarily terrifying. There's no, like, bad roll for Zappa. It's like, well, I guess I have this very convenient thing, and right now, oh no, the double DP into, yeah, also to add to the Orb of Centipedes, it's a DP, also on top of everything else. So you have to
DP that removes OTG state in this version. That was a change in +R. Centipede removes OTG. If he knocks you down in the corner and hits you with his DP on the ground, he gets a combo. Cool stuff.
Yeah. There's like, like every little thing that he will get provides such a huge problem. There's no bad pull almost. And there's just so many things between the sword, being able to instant overhead with that from full screen, the dog just really causing infinites and just keeping the sandwich pressure in there, looking like Carl Clover from Blaze Blue. There's just so many techniques that can be implemented and so many playstyles that can be implemented that basically cover the screen, honestly. That's kind of the big part of it. Everything kind of covers the screen, and that's a really strong point for Zappa.
Very good. Last order of business, for those not familiar with Zappa, before we actually start commentating the match like normal people, those blue orbs around them, when Zappa gets to 8, next time he hits with Centipedes, it summons Rao instead of any of the random ghosts, and Rao is just really good. Very fast standing DP, immense damage, huge damage combos. Rao is the sauce. This character just is very, very strong. All the summons are good. Strong toolkit all around, really tricky stuff. Zappa is definitely a character to watch out for in +R.
Right, and you would think that, like, oh, well, if that's his most powerful form, clearly the rest of the forms are, lacking. No. Honestly, I think I'm more afraid of the sword than I am Rao. I'm not.
A lot of people consider sword to be the strongest summon over Rao, which is kind of crazy because Rao is supposed to be the big, powerful reward.
Yeah.
But Zappa versus Faust.
Yeah, I was going to actually add to that a little bit because one of the big things with sword and dog is that Faust, because he's so wide when he blocks low, it really makes it extraordinarily difficult for him to get out of sort of pressure situations. And so Zappa can really take advantage of that. But I do have to give it to the Sylvester. Definitely doing a lot of 6H outside of the orb range to be able to punish it and really force KBNOVA's hand. But that's also the other side of this. Zappa runs low, and you can't use high pokes with Faust against the character.
And he just runs right under Scalpel Pull. He doesn't care. He ignores it.
Yeah, ignores it.
Burst.
Does waste 25 meter in that regard, but no burst in his return because the burst did not hit against Faust. Because 5D in that situation still actually goes through moves.
It denied the force break and saved the damage, but it just wasn't enough. And now KBNOVA is going into round 2 with no burst. Kind of a scary place to be, but the ghost is on Faust. So flower pots, bananas, bunch of garbage is going to be raining off the top of the screen. Really hard to deal with. Interrupts the stuff you're doing.
Yeah, on top
Ghosts
of that,
can just kind of delete. Oh my God! Look at that.
Yeah, that
what a cool
is so good. It's so good. And yeah, every time that Zappa jumps, that makes the sword overhead. So you have to block high when you see him jump from like a full screen away while confirming what sword move did he do so I can even counterplay this whatsoever.
Sword is out.
Ooh, nice catch. Got the counter hit on that. Good damage. Package the corner here. Oh, run up Centipede, so good. And oh, the burst miss, unfortunately. And the sword is just chasing Faust down. Oh, no.
Gets the knockdown. Blocks the overhead, blocks the other overhead. The FRC allows Zappa to just do this insane sword pressure. This is the problem with sword. Zappa gets to pressure you and mix you up from full screen without any danger of counterplay.
Yeah.
Certain characters just actually have almost a 1-9 matchup against the sword. Like, I'm pretty sure Potemkin might actually get 9-1'd by the Zappa sword.
Right.
Actually a legit, no hyperbole 9-1 matchup.